So earlier today, Sony put out an official support article going over which games will not be able to be played on the PS5. There's been this kind of question regarding backwards compatibility on the PlayStation 5. And in this video, I want to talk about what they said and how this will affect GTA Online, especially that expanded and enhanced version, which is coming out in 2021. So what's up, everyone? Welcome back to another GTA Online video. My name is Saintsfan, and this is what they said. I'll leave a link to the article in the description if you want to read over it. It's kind of interesting if you are moving from PS4 to PS5, just to know sort of the process regarding some of this stuff. But the actual list of games that they said are only going to be available on the PS4. You will not be able to play these games on the PS5. You have these about 10 or so games. None of those games I don't think are that big. And obviously Grand Theft Auto Online is not on that list. So given that GTA is not on that list, we can assume it will be backwards compatible on the PS5, which is kind of an obvious thing. You would have thought that would have been the case, but we now just know officially it will be backwards compatible. But the problem arises when the expanded and enhanced version comes out in 2021. Now, before we talk on that, if you are just curious on how a PS4 game is going to work on the PS5, here are the 3 different ways that it will work. If you have a game disc and you have the PS5 version with the disc, then you can just put it right in. You may need to download an update, it says, and you will just need to obviously keep that disc inserted each time you want to play the game. And of course, a disc is not going to be available on the digital edition. So if you do have a bunch of discs from the PS4 and you're looking forward to backwards compatibility, you may want to get the disc drive version. If you have digital games, if you have it downloaded digitally from the store, well, you can transfer that as well. It says using a Wi-Fi data transfer. So I'm sure they'll have maybe a more in-depth article on that once we get closer to the release. And then I guess there's a way to just install it digitally or to your library from the game store. Now, like I mentioned, where it's just going to get real interesting is when that expanded and enhanced version comes out. Now, the little we do know about it is that it's coming out at some point in, I think, late 2021. And for the first 3 months, if you're a PlayStation Plus member, you get it for free, which indicates Rockstar are planning to resell the game yet again. I'm going to go ahead and guess that this expanded and enhanced version will be at no more than $30. If it is more than $30, then I think Rockstar are crazy. But my guess is about maybe $20 to $30 to upgrade. But my sort of question, and the reason I think it's so interesting, is that this expanded and enhanced version will probably have some sort of graphical upgrade. It'll probably have some sort of FPS upgrade from 30 to 60, hopefully. And if that's the case, are those players that buy into the expanded and enhanced version, are they going to be in the same lobbies now as just the regular old backwards compatibility people? Because the backwards compatibility people probably won't have those, let's say, 4K upgrades or the 60 FPS. And that's a pretty big difference if you're, I don't know, doing like a TDM, any sort of PvP stuff, even racing to an extent. Playing with the higher frame rate and all that is going to put you at a bigger advantage than these other people. And if that's not the case, if you don't get put into the same lobby, then on the same console, we will have 2 separate versions of the same game, which is just something that might be weird. Because, like, let's say a year into it, your friend gets the expanded and enhanced version, you're still on the backwards compatibility version, and y'all are trying to play the game, but then you might not be able to get into the same lobbies to actually do that. So that's why it is just very interesting that this is happening. I guess it'll probably happen on the Xbox as well. I think we already know that games will be fully backwards compatible on the Xbox. So like day one, you'll be able to play GTA Online on the Xbox One Series X. However, in a year, when that expanded version comes out and you have to pay $15, $20, $30 for it, we don't know if that's like a separate download, if that's a separate install. And that's why I think this is just so weird and interesting. And again, it'd be just great if Rockstar could comment on this and give us some clarification. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section on this. Do you have any thoughts either way? I think for me, the main point is that because it costs money, that might be the issue. A lot of the games that are going to the PS5, if they have free upgrades, well, then it doesn't matter because then everyone gets that upgrade. But if you have to pay for it, is it gonna be like a pay to win type of thing? Even though you can't really necessarily win GTA Online, but I don't know. It's just odd, I guess. Anyway, thank you all for watching. If any more information comes out, I will of course let you guys know. Put that subscribe button if you're new around here. But thank you all, and as always, see you guys in the next one.